Hi, beautiful. You want to know which is better, Pilates mat or Reformer Pilates? In my 20 years of experience, I believe Pilates mat is a better way for beginners to start, and the Reformer is better for its versatility. To see more content like this, remember to like, share, and subscribe. And leave a comment below letting me know what content you'd like to see on this channel. As Pilates continues to rise in its popularity, it's not uncommon that I hear the question, is mat Pilates better than Reformer Pilates? Pilates has gained a lot of popularity in the last few decades. These days, you can find a mat or Reformer Pilates class in almost every city. But which one is actually better? Pilates was originally developed in the 1900s by Joseph Pilates. It's a modality that focuses on building core strength, improving posture, balance, and flexibility. In this video, we'll make the distinction between mat Pilates and Reformer Pilates. We'll also discuss what makes each of them equally good options. What is mat Pilates? Let's start off with mat Pilates since it's the basis for the Pilates system of exercises. A sequence of 34 exercises performed in a specific order on the mat composes classical Pilates mat. These days, mat Pilates has evolved beyond its traditional ways, and there are a lot more exercises you can expect to do in a typical class. Still, regardless of the class you will attend, you will certainly work on your legs, stomach, and upper back muscles. Your body weight and gravity will provide the resistance that will make the workout challenging. Mat Pilates is great for beginners. It's a great idea for beginners to start with mat Pilates, but it is important that you engage the right muscles in each exercise. It's common for a Pilates beginner to find it difficult to activate the right muscles in each exercise. A lot of the students tend to perform the exercises recruiting accessory muscles instead of using the intended muscles for each pose. Mat Pilates offers a great opportunity for new students to learn how to recruit the right muscles. In mat Pilates, your body is the only piece of equipment you work with. Therefore, your complete focus will be on performing the exercise correctly. But Pilates mat is not necessarily easier. It's a common misconception that mat Pilates is easier than Reformer Pilates. This is not necessarily true. Working against gravity can be very challenging, and it does require that you have complete control of your body and movements. As a result, some exercises may actually be easier to perform on the Reformer where resistance can be adjusted. This is particularly true for those who still have a hard time performing the exercises while holding their complete body weight. Using the Reformer may assist in this matter. Mat Pilates is, however, very accessible and affordable. A clear upside of mat Pilates versus Reformer Pilates is that it's so accessible. To start, the only thing you need is a soft surface or mat. Besides that, there are plenty of resources available online which allow for anyone to start practicing. What is Reformer Pilates? The Reformer can be very intimidating for new students of the modality. The Reformer is a traditional piece of Pilates equipment. It's a contraption made of pulleys, springs, straps, cables, and bars. It may look intimidating on first look, but once you try it, you will see how effective and versatile it really is. One of the key differences between mat Pilates and Reformer Pilates is that working against resistance is an essential element in a Reformer Pilates workout. It's not just working against body weight and gravity like in mat Pilates. However, the Reformer allows you to regulate the amount of resistance used in the workout. This is done through the use of the different straps, springs, and cables. This is great since it allows for each exercise to work for each different person. Reformer Pilates can also help beginners. Yes, beginners should learn the basics of Pilates on the mat. This is the best way for you to learn how to use your body and mobilize the intended muscles. However, beginners may find that using the Reformer allows them to perform certain exercises that otherwise they could not. Some exercises may be very challenging to perform for someone who is not yet strong enough to sustain their full body weight. On the other hand, more advanced students have the opportunity to increase the intensity of their practice. practice. This happens because they have the opportunity to add or decrease resistance on the Reformer. Due to its versatility, oftentimes Reformer Pilates can give participants faster aesthetic results and strength gains. The Reformer increases accessibility to the modality. The Reformer helps new joiners participate in more challenging exercises. It can also increase the intensity of the workout, and it can also support you in performing the exercises with proper form. It's also great for people with injuries or a limited range of motion. The Reformer's accessibility is due to all the different attachments it has. This increases the number of variations, modifications, and overall number of exercises possible versus mat Pilates. But the Reformer may not be in the reach of just anyone. Even if the Reformer can make Pilates more accessible, doing Reformer Pilates is not necessarily more accessible on its own. The Reformer is an expensive piece of equipment that most folks don't have around the house. Nowadays, there are some home reformers that are slightly more affordable than the professional ones, but you should always privilege quality over price, especially for this piece of equipment. So in order to do Reformer Pilates, most people need to attend a class. But due to the space needed to hold a Reformer Pilates class, such classes are usually of smaller groups and are a little less common. This is clearly different than what is seen with mat Pilates classes, which most gyms already offer. Mat Pilates versus Reformer Pilates, which one should you choose? Overall, you should not stress about making the decision between mat Pilates or Reformer Pilates. After all, both variations will give you similar benefits. Yes, Reformer Pilates may give you results in a shorter time frame. People tend to report having better aesthetic results with Reformer Pilates, and that's because of the use of the resistance, which makes it a more intense and/or accessible workout. However, mat Pilates will give you the much needed foundations. Those foundations are vital for you to practice the modality effectively. You will only get results if you engage the right muscles, and that's what mat Pilates will teach you. Start at a beginner's class. In a beginner's class, a good instructor will pay close attention to every movement you perform. So with or without a Reformer, you will make the most out of your practice. Another tip is that if you're just starting out, try to find a smaller class. A smaller class will allow the instructor to give you more personalized attention. You will get similar results from either of the variants. In the long run, mat Pilates is just as effective as Reformer Pilates, even if the latter may give you faster results when you're first starting out. Personally, I believe learning the foundations and maintaining the foundations with mat Pilates is the best idea. In time, you can always progress to the Reformer if you desire. Ultimately, there is no rush. Taking on Pilates should be something you do to improve your lifestyle. Choosing a steady approach to it instead of rushing to get results may serve you in the long run. Mat Pilates and Reformer Pilates are both great options. There are so many benefits to practicing Pilates whether you do it with or without a Reformer. But it isn't surprising that it may be hard to understand what is the right variant to go for. Overall, it's important for beginners to learn the foundations of Pilates on the mat. Using the right muscles for each exercise, learning mindful breathing, and mind-body connection are essentials to a great Pilates practice. But the Reformer is a great option. It offers a lot of great benefits for both new Pilates joiners and for more advanced athletes. A combination of both can be a great solution for those who aren't sure which one to go for. Personally, I do both, and I benefit from both of them greatly. So choose what's right for you. More than anything, I'm happy that you're gonna get started. I'd love to meet and connect with you in person. I offer donation-based online live Zoom Pilates mat classes. We laugh, have fun, chat, motivate each other, grunt and groan together, and I provide as much personalized feedback as possible. It's a place to meet like-minded people. The more the merrier. Click on the link in the copy of the video to sign up for class. And I look forward to being with you in the next video. Bye for now.